3, 4. I guess I'll work until I see some indication that I'm being heard today. Because, yeah, I know I'm running a little behind, but so goes it when you out here working, trying to get her done. And here we are, outside on the porch with my plants. And this morning, I'm going to be spreading rabbit manure around all my pots. Hopefully, I forgot my gloves. So I'll be grabbing that, and I'm going to set y'all up till I come right back with that, because yeah, I'm going to be needing those. And probably my harvesting basket and a couple more things. So let me set this up. Please excuse all this clickety clackety, but I am not a professional. And it looked like somebody done scrolled in. Let me check the chats. Good morning, Tammy. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Y'all, give me a minute. I need to grab my gloves right quick because I forgot them. So I'll be right back. But here's a shot of the garden to entertain y'all whilst I do that. And I'll be right back. And hopefully I grabbed enough stuff. And let me see some mics in the chat if y'all can still hear me, because I have walked away from my camera and I'm back. I guess I should have did that earlier. But good morning, Miss Cheryl Norris. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Is my mic picking up, Mike? Mike? And y'all forgive me if I miss y'all, because I got to keep touching my screen in order to see. And that's a real pain. Oh, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. So, let me get my back off this gimbal. Or I'll say gimbal. This is a tripod, girl. Bye. Spin y'all back on around here. Welcome, gardening comrades. I am GMama Growz Hard in the Garden. Thank you for scrolling through, and I would appreciate your support of my channel by clicking that like button. We are outside on the porch this morning, and I'm about to get ready to use my rabbit poop to replenish my soil in my containers. And yep, I gotta hit each and every one, but I ain't gonna be long with your time. I'm just gonna hit a couple so y'all can get the feel of it and continue on, because I'm going to want to beat this sun out here today, because it's been in the high 90s. So yeah, we gonna beat this good sun this morning. Know that. Speak to a couple of more people in the chats. Good morning, foraging and urban farming at the Hermit House. Thank you for scrolling through. Thank you. I appreciate that lovely garden. Okay, let me spin y'all around. What I'm working with this morning is my container. This is a composting container, actually. And I keep it in the house next to OreO. And I collect bunny berries. And as you can see, I do not separate them very well because that ain't what I'm going to do. Because I know what this is. But anywho, look at that bee just fly. Okay, you all in my face. You trying to get in the camera? Let me hurry up because these bees out here trying to do some stuff. But anywho, yeah. I done seen people handle this with their bare hands, put it up to their face, but sweetie, yeah, that ain't me. And I gotta go this way for the simple fact I done moved my plants around and I gotta get to them. So let me come this way. And we're gonna start on this side over here. And I done left my gloves over there. But anywho, let me check that chat again. Good morning, official Jamia. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Urban car, y'all. I ain't had my tea this morning, but good morning, Urban Gardening Chronicles. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Thank you for being in the bushes. Anybody else in the bushes, if you would please click that like button. It would help support the channel. Thank you kindly. Did I miss anybody? Miss Tia Drumgo, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I am doing my rabbit poop in my pots. And this is going to be like a mulching or a top dressing. Every season it's been something different. The last season it was what are those? Pine bark nuggets. And the season before that it was wood chips. The season before that it was straw and so on. And something done came over here and ate my broccoli off. Baby, is that still there? Is that still there? Look at them. They all up in. How is that possible? And it is surrounded by mint. This is a mint pot. And they done got all of it. Okay. So y'all, I'm gonna have to handle them. Because that is very disrespectful. Are you kidding me? Are you? Okay. Enough about that. But I'm gonna have to grab my tripod for y'all and set y'all up because yeah, I gotta handle them. They done ate down my whole broccoli just when it was standing. Okay, I see y'all. So let me grab my tripod for y'all. That is unfortunate, but I was not prepared to see that. But I'm gonna deal with them. And I hope this gonna be a good angle. But yeah, that was very disrespectful of them. And then they gonna still be there like I can't see. Soon as I'm just gonna have to take them out because yeah, No broccoli for me. Let me find a bag that I can put them in. And I don't have any. Let me go in here. Y'all, please forgive me, but I gotta handle this. I will be back to the chat as soon as I can find something to dispose of these pests that have deliberately eaten my broccoli down that I've been waiting for. I don't even see how that's possible. It's in the middle. It's surrounded by peppermint. So maybe that is the blueberry mint. But even then, mint is mint, so it should be mentioned. What the hee-haw? That's just downright disrespectful. Where did I put my... There we go. I need my snips. Okay, let me check the chat again, y'all. My fault. Oh, they going, Miss Sure. If anybody going, it's gonna be these suckers. My cool. Thank you for scrolling through. Sheep poo is better than pine bark. I have a pet rabbit. I don't have any sheep. So I'm going to use my rabbit poop. Yes, indeed. Good morning, gardening is great. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I have never grown cosmos. I have all kind of cosmos now. Hermit house. I have purple and white. The white seems to be bigger than the purple. The purple are smaller than the white for some reason. Okay, so these little disrespectful suckers over here. I don't know why I bought my snips, cause I ain't snipping. That ain't what I'm finna do. Y'all want the plant? I mean, that little the hop looking like I know my broccoli was just big. This happened in a day, overnight. Whammo bammo. But that's okay. I see y'all now, and I hope I don't knock nobody off. But yeah, oh, disrespectful suckers. Cause this don't make no sense. I don't even know if I'm in the shot, but it's about 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, just the broccoli. Yeah, this where y'all finna be. I guess I better not advertise this good bag, but anywho, that's where they finna be. And only on the broccoli. Like, that is... I'm gonna have to check my other stuff over there now, cause yeah, there's another reason I'm growing my greens indoors, cause what the hee-haw? You gotta be kidding me. Oh yeah, y'all still here too? I got some place for y'all. You know that? Join your kin folks. Right around here. Okay, let me check and make sure. I gotta remove. This is the rest of that bee balm. I chopped this down. Nothing has eaten that because it kept getting powdery mildew, and I treated it and I treated it. Matter of fact, I treated it for a whole month. And I ain't got that type of treating to be doing. I got plenty of other plants that want to thrive without intervention. And oh my goodness, it sure is a lot of polar berries over here. I'm gonna have to get them. But I will dispose of this in a few. Matter of fact, it's berries all around. I might as well start collecting them while I'm doing this. Let me check the chat again. Okay, I forgot where I was at, y'all. Oh yeah, the cosmos. Oh, thank you, thank you. Look lovely, my cool. I am a grandma, but my name is a GMama Growz. Crooked Peach, how you doing? Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Dang, am I loud, y'all? I don't know how to control the volume yet. Pretty Girl Gardens, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. My cool, do you have earwigs in your garden? Earwigs love munching on broccoli seedlings. I do have earwigs and a lot of other soil, especially particularly ants, but I'm trying to maneuver this thing while I'm walking and talking, and yeah, I gotta walk before I talk. But anywho, what I use indoors and outdoors in my containers to control ants, earwigs, and other aphids, grubs, anything that is not beneficial to my soil is being handled by a product called beneficial nematodes. Beneficial nematodes are exactly what they say they are. They are beneficial to the soil. So I apply beneficial nematodes just like I apply my rabbit manure. Once it's almost time for the season to end, I come back through and I mulch with my rabbit manure, and I just figured out a system. As a matter of fact, before I start doing this, let me talk about that right quick, because I was asked about that. Oh, I don't know, is this even a good angle for y'all? Looked kind of weird. I guess I better check next time. Oh, wait. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gotta go this way. But anywho, let me check the chat again, because I was just talking. I need to get a mic like you, G-Mama. We can hear you clearly. Oh, thank you, Cricket Peach. What the hee-haw? My fault. That slipped out. Thank you, Mike. We don't tolerate keyboard players, so keep it cozy in here. Pottery mildew. I only water in the morning, never in the afternoon. Yeah, we had a rain come through for a couple of days, and it didn't really rain, so it kept the leaves wet, if you will. And yeah, it only happened to the bee balm. Why no cannabis talk, Mike? Oh, it's cool. I answer cannabis questions, as long as it's cannabis. And not that other junk. I don't even know who said that. It just went by. It is not illegal. Oh, I didn't know that, Mike. Tell me something. So, yeah, no cannabis talk, y'all. Can't talk about that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. So, please respect the guidelines, even though it is. That's why I got my guys in blue to the rescue. Thank you, Mike. I did not know that, so yeah. No cannabis talk, y'all. CC's Texas Garden. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Okay, I got lost in the sauce. Hold on, y'all. Woo! It's some more people that scrolled in. Hold on, because my stuff done jumped up. YouTube does not allow it unless, okay, yeah. Oh, this is an 18 plus, but we ain't gonna do that over here, y'all. Appreciate you, Mike. No that. Nikki, the everyday life as of an OCD-ish chick. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Jesus is Lord. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Okay, y'all, right quick. I was asked about my bags over here. And these bags are my composting systems, if you will, that I use out here now. This one has my soil that when I'm resting my bags during the winter, I unload it and I put it all in one bag, and my soil is here through the winter. This is my leaf mulch that I collect my leaves in, and my leaves have been sitting for almost 2 seasons, but the longer it sits, the longer it breaks down. And this is my rabbit litter, which consists of OreO's litter box, and I have him on shredded wood chips. So all of this is dry. These bags prevent water from entering, keeps pests out. So I'll be using this to mulch on top of my rabbit manure, and I'll probably be overflowing my rabbit litter into my leaf bag because I don't have a yard anymore. So I don't collect as many leaves as I do rabbit litter. So I will be using these bags again, probably in another, what is this, August, September. It starts, so I started breaking down my stuff in September. Anything that are annuals and stuff, like my cosmos and cherries and beans. And I forgot I had some beans, Lord. How long them beans been on there? But I'm gonna get them too. Let me grab my harvesting basket while doing all of this. And let me just move this out the way, because we got this type of time to keep walking around here when all I gotta do is move some stuff. Ooh, sorry, y'all. Out the way. And things like this pot right here that I accidentally dropped all those ground cherry seeds in. I'm guessing that's what they was. So, yeah. Woo. So, harvesting basket, I'm gonna be needing you. And what I was gonna harvest over here. Nothing. That's cool. But this is my black cohosh season 3. I'm going to continue. I'm trying to find a good place to put y'all to grow this plant out until it flowers. It has not flowered yet, and this is season 3. And I'm thinking it's because I've been growing other plants in there, but this is the biggest that black cohosh has gotten since I have had it. It looks like those leaves are broken stems, maybe. No, they are just leaning like that. But yeah, so I'm about to remulch it and possibly one more season because I would like to see some flowers since I've been growing it for so long. So yeah, let me check the chat again. Jesus is Lord. Good morning. Did I say good morning to you? Thank you for scrolling through. I'm trying to keep gnats down in my indoor fall starts, but how do I keep them from mature all at once? Fungus gnats mature at a cycle, but since I've been using beneficial nematodes, I don't know the process unless you apply. Now, I do use neem seed meal, not oil, simply because the meal is more versatile than the oil and it does not burn your plants. You can use neem seed meal to soak your soil that you're growing your seedlings in, because the neem seed has a growth inhibitor, so they will not be able to continue their life cycle, because you need something in the soil that prevents them from spreading, if you will. Where is I'm at, y'all? Okay, there we go. Nematodes do not kill your. They are the problem. Beneficial nematodes, there are different species that handle different soil pests, and yes, earwigs is on the list for beneficial nematodes to work on. This is why I use the triple, which is, okay, don't give me the line, but it's SFH something and S something else, but it's a triple blend of 3 nematodes in one, and that's what I use indoors and out for soil dwelling pests, along with the neem seed meal, which can be used dry, which I do mix it in my soil, like I said, and you can mix it in water, let it soak like a tea, and you can also drench your soil and your leaves for the same benefits. People come on in and bring up. I know that's right, Urban. That's why I got my guys in blue, my comrades in blue. Tell me something to you. Good morning, Soul Diva 7B from CA to GA. Gardening. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time, Miss Shirley OG Gardner. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Miss Shirley, we have, okay, that ain't mine. I'm reading somebody else's mail, y'all. And I'm going on 30 minutes, so I got to get the, I'm not taking Tupperware out to the garden. I'm not taking no Tupperware out to the garden. I have brought my what do you call it? The strainer bowler thingy, because as soon as I harvest my leaves, I put them right in my. It's a colander. That's what it is. I put it right in my colander and take it in the house and wash it. So I have done that. But that's about the size of it. Wait, as I'm scrolling the wrong way? What the hell? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm going to the bottom. I have a little funky fungus. I've been sprinkling cinnamon in there too. This happens to me. For fungus, there's a lot of things you can use. Turmeric is actually a little more powerful than cinnamon, even though a lot of people use a lot of cinnamon. But this is only my opinion. I am not a master gardener, but this is what I do. So, all right, I'm getting back into. Oh, I meant to see if y'all can see. Uh-oh. Well, I know I heard a snap, baby. I heard a snap. I am so sorry. I apologize, because I was thinking you is those. Yes, it is. And somebody over here didn't make it, so I'm going to have to take you out. Oh, wow. That is unfortunate. I don't know how that happened, but that stem was rotted. I was trying to see if y'all could see, making sure, and y'all can see the whole pot, because, yeah, that's all I'm doing. Is taking out and putting it in and trying to be quick about it, because the sun is coming up real quick. But I don't have no measurements. I don't do anything special to it. I just make sure that a majority is in the middle, because when I come back through with the, oh, there it is, I see it, the leaf that I broke off. The black cohosh. But yeah, them doggone. And the reason I do my mints and all my other herbs out here is because they are in containers, so they're not getting nutrients and fertilizer from anywhere but what I give them. So, and looking at how this mint is in this pot, I will probably be root pruning it next season, because it is very vigorous. I have harvested about 4 times out of this mint pot here. Keep it short, it don't flower, and as long as it's not flowering, I know these leaves are the best for my tea. I don't know how many times I've said that, but it's true. Oh, maybe I should check the chat again. I thought that snap was my knees. Okay, Bell's garden. You heard that snap too, huh? Oh, wait a minute. And am I skipping some folks? Oh no, plant abuse. Brampton Gardener. Brampton Gardener, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Just had to yogurt. Okay, yogurt and mangoes. That sounds good. Okay, yeah, my scroll is out of control. Good morning, Jax. J3GS Farm, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I think I'm making it, y'all. Jane Doe, good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Food by Faith, Garden the Table. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Driving. Hi, everyone. It's 140 here in Germany. Stay safe, sis. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. We gonna be all right. You can catch us on the replay. Anybody catching the replay, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for scrolling through. Okay, so I think I'm sure I probably need to raise this up, but y'all, the sun is hitting me fast. So I got to work. Oh, I brought because it's a lot of cherries down here. I hope I wasn't all in the doggone, what you call it, picking that stuff up. Cause, I'm gonna have to figure this out. So let me go on and walk around and come this way. That's what I'm gonna have to do. So, well, that's redunculous. Y'all just gonna have to watch from a distance because, yeah, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm finna take y'all up on the porch. That's what I'm finna do first. Without stepping on none of them cherries. Okay, that was easy. Uh-oh, sorry y'all, I ain't mean to swing swing out around that fast. It just happened like that. But once again, I am not a professional. I just turn on my camera while I'm working in the garden on a Wednesday, called my weedy pop-ups while I'm working. So, yeah, that's what this is. Grab my everything on this side now, and this should be better. And I'm picking up these ground cherries because they are everywhere, y'all. And I guess it's time. Woo! I didn't even know. I guess I need to go down here. A little bit more often. Oh man. Okay, so while I'm up here, I'm gonna have to get these green beans. Well, they are green beans, but they're called something else because they're a different color. Lord, where did I put my snips? That's unfortunate. Maybe I took them in the door? But anywho, I'm finna grab these green beans and probably the plant is done maybe. But I know they've been on here too long because I didn't mean to do that. Although they've been out here. Is y'all even in there? Let me see what this camera is looking at. Is it even looking at that? Oh, it is. But yeah, this is too big for me. I actually could have left them on there to collect them later, but I can still put them in the pot and boil them. I just can't eat them raw. I'm used to eating them raw. To which a lot of my veggies, I'm getting used to eating them raw because once I see one, I pluck it and I eat it. Uh-oh. I done popped the top on you so you know you hitting that good boiling water. Uh-oh, there's a radish in here too. Child, there's so much to do out here, but I need to go on and get this manure down. And I'm just taking these because they well above the soil, and there's some more ground cherries in here. Oh, got a couple of radishes. And I don't know if this tomato is gonna ever get any bigger because of all these onions, but that was one of my Cherokee. Child, I got distracted. One of my Cherokee purple. Whoa. I did not know y'all was over here climbing like this. But I am to the rescue. Okay, I'll be back for y'all. But these are way, yeah, I'm chopping y'all up for the boiler. You know that. I don't know where I'm at in the camera, but they getting bigger. Probably because they over here in this corner. And I'm gonna be so mad if my snips is out here and I don't know where I put them. Let me check the chat again. Maybe. Did I see Blue's Clues? Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Don't hurt the harvest. Good morning, Miss Alice. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Okay, I can't read right now. I'll scroll back in a minute. Cause y'all been in here talking up some stuff. Wait a minute. Okay, back to what I'm doing. You get poop, you get poop, you get poop. Okay, not everybody getting poop because, like I said, it's some annuals out here, like these cosmos and yeah, it's some annuals, tomatoes. So the annual pots is not gonna get none for the simple fact I'm going to empty them out in my soil bag over there. So a majority of things that are still growing, like my black cohosh, my mint, my root plants, they're all about to get some of this good. Yeah. And small pots, I don't put anything in there because some of them don't even be acting right. So, yeah. And this is my, what is it, girl? Okra. Yeah, that hardly did anything, and it looked like it's trying to do something right now. The weather is cooling down. So, we're going to keep hope alive and pray for it. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to finish taking down that bee balm. And it looked like my kiwi needs some water. Yeah, them leaves kind of droopy. But I'll probably do that after this. And let me get some of that too. Well, I'll get that later. I need to stay on task because the sun is coming up real quick. And like I said, I don't have no measurements. Oh wow, hold on. So I see some berries I can get. And I'm not gonna be reaching all through here because there are some huge spiders and they come out real quick and they go back in. So I ain't messing with them. I just want these fruits. That's all. Get these fruits and I'm out. Because I've decided that I'm not gonna let anything grow with those kiwis because this is the um, giant poa berry. Is I'm even getting it? I can't see. Heck no, I'm over here just a talking in the child bye. I'm over here doing stuff and y'all ain't synced. Nathan. Hold on. We almost there. Okay, so I can see that now. That was ludicrous. Let me check that chat while I'm over here. You getting for work, Brampton? Thank you for scrolling through. Or should I say enjoy your day? We had a what majority? Okay, I can't read that. It's going. Morning, Kenneth Wilkinson. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. Yeah, child, bye. Cause what in the, but we gonna keep her pushing and making sure y'all can see. Okay, yep, there we go. But I was over here talking about this plant, and oh, it's some cucamelons. Let me grab y'all. Is there another one right quick? Hold on. What was that? Oh, so I guess I'm gonna have to get that. Okay, let me grab these right quick, y'all. Sorry, but it's some melons ready. Grab them. But this is a Hawaiian poa berry, and it is growing from. Okay, no, that's the wrong one. My fault. My fault. This one. Yeah, they're slinging berries all over the place, standing up tall. All of that is the giant Hawaiian poa berry that I keep picking up berries from over there. But I said all that to say this. It's growing out of the kiwi pot down there. So, and I think I have, yeah, I don't think that time doing too well. I'll take y'all over here right fast. It's the least I can do since, yeah, I was over there talking and y'all wasn't seeing nothing. And I can't hear nobody talking. I have to actually come back to the chat. But anywho, this is my kiwi berry right here. And this is the other one that has finally started climbing up there. But the poa berry is right there. And it is growing out of the back. But I added some thyme and some onions and some comfrey. So I'm not gonna let the berries grow with the that's funny. I guess I better put a label on it. I'm not gonna let the ground cherries, if you will, grow with the kiwi berries. Yeah, let me make it plain. So that's what I'm gonna do. Once because this season is coming to an end for my annuals. So these berries, which are the poa berries, are not gonna be berrying anymore. But my kiwi berries will continue, and this will start to be a perennial pot. So I'm gonna add a lot more things in this container, and the strong will thrive. That's what they gonna do. So Now that I got that cleared up, let me put my bunny berries in my pot. Okay, let me check the chat. Good morning, sis. Thank you for scrolling through, going with Hustle. I appreciate your time. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Let YouTube know how y'all feel. Miss Butterroll Boutique, thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm back. Miss Cheryl Norris, thank you for coming back, ma'am. I appreciate your time. Okay, so where was I at? Oh, my kiwi berries. Yeah. And, alright, I guess I'm not as close as I think I am. But anywho, I know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be quick. Because I ain't trying to be out here sweating. And the man is trying to, I'll be alright. Or should I say these plants will be alright? That's what I said. Ooh, look at y'all. And I know it's a big old spider over here. But this right here, is you with me? Oh yeah, I see it. It's my blueberry and my oregano along with some onions. And there are a ton of ground cherries or poa berries or whatever have fallen in there. So I'm gonna try to keep that pot clean too, because I didn't get a good harvest of my blueberries like I did last season or the season before. As a matter of fact, this was the weakest, but it was in another position and I had to move it. So I'm thinking it wasn't a good position for it, because yeah, I didn't hardly get no berries over there. And I'm hoping all this stuff comes back in this container. I'm not gonna do the money wort right here because it grows prolifically, and when I'm out here feeding my other plants with the liquid fertilizer, that's what it's going to get, is the liquid fertilizer, until I can get in there, because while I'm doing my root pruning of my other plants, I'll probably redo the soil with that. And it's a whole lot of berries in that pot right there. I'm trying to come around the other side, so yeah. Okay, Win, come through. That's what I'm talking about, because it sure feels good to me. Uh-oh, I'm going to give you the OreO. Nasturtium leaf popped out. OreO love nasturtium. Yes, he do. But I'm going to have to take that nasturtium out of there, because look at all of them. Chaba. Okay, so I don't know where that spider is at, but I ain't messing with you. Like I said, I'm in here doing my stuff. But this is my broke jujube. I don't know who all remember him. Her rather. But she over here getting covered up by, is I'm getting that? Okay, I think I am, because I can't zoom in. But Yeah, nasturtiums everywhere. And the only reason I let these grow like this is because OreO likes these leaves. So yeah, I'm probably gonna try to get some growing in the house. But what's weird is I have not gotten any nasturtium seeds. I don't know what the problem is, but this is the first season I have not seen not one nugget. But they have been flowering. So I'm gonna have to see where or what's going on with why I didn't get no seeds from these nasturtiums this season. But I ain't complaining because, yeah, we got a lot of leaves. And I took it off of there so it can get some light. That's what I was doing. Because it looked like it's got some new growth though. Good to see that. And this season, I'm going to leave it out here this winter. I had it indoors last season, and I don't think it's meant to be indoors like that. So I'm going to cover it up out here, and hopefully it'll be okay. These are majority of annual pots in this area. Oh, I need to do this one. That is a root pot. So I'm not going to be doing those because, like I said, the annuals are, the soil is going to be put in a bag over the winter so I can reuse it. Ooh, there go a radish. Let me get you, because you sticking up, hunty. Uh-oh. Oh, you was ready because your leaves, like, let me get them right quick. Oh, you was ready. Show little stuff. Baby beet. I don't see nobody. What? My buckwheat done started seeding. That's unfortunate. Well, it is fortunate, but I wasn't planning on letting it go to seed like that. So I'm going to remove those and probably drop them in here. Yeah, drop them in here with my root box because, yeah, I got a whole lot of these seeds already and I know what it is, so we good. I just didn't want it to. That's crazy because I seen this plant dying, so I took it out of the pot and I spread it around. So I'm thinking I got some more buckwheat in another pot because I didn't want it to die. Like, what? And now here I am doing this because I'm starting to get the seeds. But I just wanted to see if the plant would grow from the seeds that I have, and they do, and produce plenty of seeds. So now I know I got some good buckwheat seeds. So we're going to put this back. And thank you kindly for your participation in this experiment to ensure those were some good seeds. Because that's exactly what has happened here. And I'm just chopping this up and hopefully ain't nothing crawling on me while I'm doing this. But as far as my root crops, the only thing that's growing in here now is a couple of beets. I don't know what that is, and asparaguses. So I don't know which asparagus or if any of the purple. I know the green is still surviving asparagus, but I'm not sure about those purple ones because I was eating them fast as they poked their little heads through. Let me check the chat, and it's an hour, y'all. Wow, that was fast. That was really fast. Oh, more snow was bad. Yeah, Urban, what you talking about? Is that on the news? Me either, Peach. Okay, I done missed the whole conversation, y'all. But I'll catch up. Hey, K. Renee's Garden. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I haven't eaten a radish since a kid. I hated them. Now I should try. Yes, Miss Cheryl Norris, you should try them because they are different. Just like any other thing, it's a matter of you tasting it and trying it. And especially if you grow it, they grow differently. Now, from me eating radishes and personally, there are bitter radishes, then there are those spicy radishes, and then there are mild to almost no taste radishes. And to decipher which one is which, you have to try them. And you try them at all different stages, believe it or not. Well, I have tried them and at all different stages, they taste differently and the texture hits differently. So, yeah. Even from raw to cooked, to which I haven't been cooking any, but I have tried some radish fries. Yes, I have, and they turned out deliciously. The only thing I can say is I'll make them a little bit thinner than what I did the first time. It's funny you said that about the nasturtium. I'm different zone and I only got a couple of big seeds. The rest, yeah, Blues Clues. Cause I don't know what's up with that. Cause I usually get a lot of nasturtium seeds behind the nasturtium flowers. But this season, I think I had one seed. Other than that, I have not had any seeds on my nasturtiums. Like, what? Where my seeds at, y'all? But it's been flowering and doing the greenery like crazy. And I thought I seen another, I did, cucumber while I was over here checking to see if something was crawling on me. There's another one. And the only reason I'm leaving this stuff up is because that cucumber, I'm leaving that sunflower up is because that cucumber is growing up the sunflower. And is this a piece of, yeah, that's not going to be viable because, and it's two of them, baby, bye. But yeah, what had happened was I was so excited to see. Okay, I don't think y'all seeing me over here. Good grief. I was so excited to see, a sunflower had grown in this bag that I just let it go. Not even thinking about my baby corn that was in here. Okay, well, it's over for you, baby. Because I done broke the whole top off of that. Anywho, not thinking about my baby corn over here. Matter of fact, I might as well go on and get that out of here. But it stunted my baby corn. And I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Why ain't y'all corn over here? Same thing for, so yeah, sunflowers, I guess, depending on what they're around, they will stunt the growth of other plants. So Yeah, and as a matter of fact, this sun is coming up real fast, like, so I'm finna harvest a couple more things with y'all, because I've seen a couple of more things that I can get right quick. And hopefully, oh, look at my seed potatoes. I might have to add some more soil to that, but not right now, because I see some peppers that I can grab right fast. And I think I'm done over there. Oh no, I gotta put some on top of that, but I'm trying to move fast. And these spiders, child, okay, because I want this one. Thank you kindly. Oh, don't worry, you don't get washed off, sweetie. But I can't see nothing. But it's a pepper, y'all. It's a purple beauty. And I see one right there too. I kind of want to let that one get a little bigger. But we eating this one today. So I'm taking that in the house. And I think I see some of these. Yeah, because you steady dropping them over here. Please don't let no spider drop on me, y'all. I am not. Good job. Take y'all right on in the house. And with the rest of the stuff, I can't see y'all, so I'm just guessing here. I'm just guessing here. I'm gonna come and check the chat in a minute. I don't think I was in the shot real good. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably about to wrap this up so I can speed up and get around this corner with my rabbit manure, because that was my whole purpose of coming out this morning. And I don't even know if anybody gonna be able to see in the basket, so I'll bring the camera down that way. Yeah, I can keep it flowing. Oh, and my okay, let me show y'all two more things right fast. First of all, my melon has set real good and it's bigger now. I'm not gonna lift it up because it was heavy the first time. That is my Pio di Sapo Santa Claus melon. And over here, my Cherokee Purple. The tomatoes are finally doing some tomatoing. There's one. There's one. And there's a couple more up there. So, woohoo, I'm finally gonna get to taste some Cherokee Purple tomatoes. Okay, I'm trying to get a grip on the phone. I appreciate y'all tapping that like button. And thank you for scrolling through. I'm about to scroll back through this good chat. Oh yeah, Miss K Renee. Hold on, let me show you my good tree collards. Yes, ma'am. Hold on. Let me spin it back around right quick. And they are delicious of this size. Yes, indeed. And they haven't turned purple yet, but if the season is about to change, we got another about 2 months, September, October. Yeah, before it started getting cold. So it done came out of the trellis. So well, I'll do it when I come through here. But yeah, And that's how they're doing. So I think I'm going to be growing my tree collars in the shade because I like the texture of the leaves better than when I grew them out in the elements, and the leaves were huge. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing with those. Let me scroll back through the chat again. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but our acorns are dropping plenty early. Oh, what? Blues Clues? So I'm going to have to get some extra protection for my junk out here. And that's another thing that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be changing a lot of what I'm growing, because right now I grow a lot of annuals and perennials and things. And what I plan on doing out here is eventually converting everything to a perennial, so I don't have to worry about as much care out here. And it's going to be a majority of fruit perennials. Yeah, so far. Strawberries, cherries, berries. That wasn't no bad news to me. That was a heads up, Blues Clues. Do you know which is mild, no taste? As far as, what was I talking about? Oh, Lord. Radishes, yeah. I do. The purple plum, which is one of my top favorites, is a mild radish that has hardly any taste. That's why I use it. And the texture is kind of like an apple. It's very crisp. Another one is the French breakfast. The French breakfast is a little more fibrous, if you will, but it tastes like a green, but it don't have a bite of a radish, and it's not spicy. The spicy ones are those small, or maybe it's called a scarlet something or another. And a wasabi is extremely hot radishes. That's like a hot peppery thingy, like very hot. But daikon, they taste kind of like carrots. That's why you see that in a lot of. Ooh, that's a big old bee, y'all. Hold on, look at him, cause he done flew up in here. Y'all see him? I ain't messing with him. I just seen he right in my face. But anywho, yeah, the daikon is what they use in a lot of cabbages and stuff like that. So that's why I said try different radishes, because your taste buds may be different than everybody else's. And you can also eat the greens, because what I do is make a salad and I incorporate the greens of the radishes into the salad also. It just gives it a different taste. Yeah, I heard that too, Mr. Cat. Whatever that was. People waking up. Check the chat again, y'all. Did I say good morning? Life with Tasharia? And I hope I'm saying it right. Good morning. Thank you for scrolling through. Yes, I have beautiful leaves and vibrant nasturtium, but those seeds are laughable. I have not had any nasturtium seeds, and I'm like, what? That's okay. I'm gonna get some and I'm gonna start them indoors this season. The Fresh Princess scrolled through. Thank you for scrolling through. I appreciate your time. I'm about to wrap this up. I was doing rabbit manure mulching out here earlier, and I still have this much to go because I got lost in the sauce of the chat. But yeah, that's why I'm about to wrap it up, y'all, because I'm really gardening, and this is a weedy pop-up where I'm really working in my garden, and I turn on my camera so y'all can see what I have growing on. Sunflowers are allopathic. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure I'll find out later. We was talking about sunflowers stunting the growth of stuff. Yes, they do stunt the growth of stuff because my baby corn is usually 5 feet or so. I can look at my baby corn directly, but this season I'm looking down at it like, wait a minute, bro. I mean, come on now, what is the problem? And then the reason I know it was the sunflower is because David Corey, that cropper, said it in a chat when I was live. I can't remember the live, excuse me, but we was all, I consume a lot of content, but we was in there, you know, he in the chat, and he said sunflowers will stunt the growth of things around it. I was like, oh my god, that's what's wrong with my corn. So that's what happened to that corn. And yeah, I was doing the rabbit manure, to which, like I said, I still have this area over here. And yeah, wait, did I show y'all my harvest, or did I get distracted again? Cause wow, nasturtiums, none come back. I've been growing. Oh yeah, I know they don't come back. That's why I was looking forward to my seeds, Miss Shirley OG. Usually when I grow nasturtiums, I get seeds. What variety are those? I don't know. The Fresh Princess. Where was we at? Or did I scroll through too fast? The variety of something or another. Okay, let me show you my harvest right quick. So far, ground cherries, cucamelons, some overdone green beans, which are the royal burgundy, purple, what is that, bell pepper, red beet down here, more beets, more cucamelons, a couple of breakfast radishes, some stunted corn. So I know that's not gonna be nothing, so I'm taking that down today. And some eggplants. Check the chat, mama gang. And I'm gonna have to catch up with y'all better. I'm gonna have to start planning these a little better, I should say, because I like to kiki and kaka in the chat, and I can't work and garden at the same time. And I gotta get this done. Okay, so I'm finna catch up. Nice little haul. Thank you, Cricket Peach. Gotta run. Thank you for scrolling through, Cricket Peach. Enjoy your day. No seeds left behind. You got that right. Found a pack of seeds. Started some new. Yep. Blues. Okay. I don't like using stuff for bugs, but sometimes you have to. Yes, you do. Stink bugs are the same family. You could try it. Okay. Yeah, I don't like using sprays and things either. A lot of my concoctions, if you will, are homemade, but they're made with the stuff that I actually use. And I had to start my mom's over because, yeah, that was one of my main sources for my concoctions, was the pyrethium from the flowers, but I've been discovering that the roots and everything might play a part, so I'm starting those over again from seeds. But I do a lot of stuff with a lot of stuff that I'm trying to grow. Yes, have a great day, everybody. I'm wrapping this up. I didn't want to be long with your time. It's been over an hour now, which is long enough for me. And like I said, I know everybody has things to do. So if you're catching this on the replay, thank you kindly. I truly appreciate you scrolling through. And everybody else, heal thyself. It can be done. I'm out.